Hello, what's up mga kababayan? Kumusta? At dumating na po ang ating mahal na Pangulo galing sa APEC Summit na ginap sa Bangkok, Thailand. At narito po ay meron po siyang napakagandang balita. Panoorin po natin at atin pong pakinggan.
That I am able to report the results of the 29th APEC leaders meeting that I have just come back from in Bangkok. It was of course, we discussed with the other leaders all of the issues that our countries have been facing, are facing, and what possible solutions we have for the problems that we see that are upcoming. And the most important thing that I was able to surmise or to understand from this meeting was very simple, that it is very encouraging because the problems as we have identified them seem to be the same problems for most of the countries. In other words, we have a consonance of views and analysis on the things that are to be of concern. And furthermore, the solutions for that are things that we now have formulated. Of course, the subject of climate change, the subject of supply chains, the subject of food supply, the subject of digitalization, the empowerment of women. These were some of the issues that were discussed, and it was a very useful and productive process because, as I said, we have now a way forward for all of us members of APEC. And this includes the United States, it includes the Russian Federation, it includes Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and so it's not just the ASEAN, but all of these other countries around the Pacific. So it was really very much a world forum. So it was that we could hear from countries from very far apart, what the issues that they are facing, that they would like to partner with APEC and with specific countries in solving. And this is essentially the idea of unity, the idea of, as we refer to it, is APEC and ASEAN centrality. And that concept seems to be, we are all in agreement that concept is important for us to be able to face the future, which is going to be rather tumultuous in the next perhaps year. Besides the plenary sessions that we had, where we hear from every single member economy, as it is referred to. Besides that, I had several bilateral meetings. Bilateral meetings are meetings that you have direct one-on-one with another leader of another country outside, sort of on the fringes rather, of the summit. And that was also very useful because in a sense, one of the most important things, at least for me, was the reason I thought that I must attend these conferences is that I know now I have spoken to, I have discussed many issues with all the leaders of our region, of the Asia Pacific. So that is they now know me, and they know what I'm about. We have discussed things. They know what the Philippine position is on several issues. And the bilateral meetings that are held on the side of the actual summit, the bilateral meetings are for us to forge stronger relations with different countries, up to, as I said, once again, France, President Macron was there, and we had a very fruitful discussion. And Canada, which is, as you would think, was very far away, but nonetheless, as involved in itself very much in the APEC. So this kind of partnerships that I have spoken about before, it turns out is also the way forward as the APEC leaders see it. The bilateral meetings that we had, we were able to tackle specifics in terms of the relationship between our two countries, where we could help each other. I asked that, about agriculture. I would ask about energy. I would, depending on who we were meeting. We were even able to get an agreement from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for the payment of the claimants who have not been able to be paid because